Hello, good afternoon, everyone. How are you guys doing? So, welcome to our weekly fitness videos. Today, I would like to focus a little bit more on the upper body, and we're gonna do some not so strenuous exercises for the upper arms, for the shoulders, and the upper backs. But of course, as everything we do has a deep connection with our core muscles. So throughout the whole thing, I'm going to be repeating to you guys, just engage the core, sit up tall, and all of those things require pulling the abdominal muscles towards your spine. So don't forget about that. Also, the important thing of everything we do in fitness is keeping your body in a good posture. Good alignment is the key. So as you do the exercises today and tomorrow and whatever, try to have your head right on top of your spine. Remember, the two major curves in our spine are to be taken very seriously, the neck curve and the lower back curve. And also try to place your shoulders on top of your hips, having them open and pulled slightly down and back. So, enough talking. Let's do it. Just to warm ourselves up, we're gonna stand up tall and slightly bend the knees, drop the heads down, roll yourself down, 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 down. You don't have to go all the way down to the floor in that forward bend. The goal here is to stretch your upper back, to release the muscles, because before you start working on the muscle, it's good to warm it up, and it's also good to see how it feels. So if things don't feel so good, we're just gonna proceed with caution. We're definitely gonna do things, but we're not gonna strain ourselves more than we have to. And as you breathe in, try, you guys, to connect your abdominal muscles to your backs as you're pulling your abdominals up towards your spine, coming all the way up, getting yourself tall. And yes, definitely the curve of the lower back and the curve of the neck must be respected. And just one more time, again, shifting the weight slightly forward towards the toes, dropping the hands. So this time, I'm definitely going to give you a freedom of choice. You can go all the way down to the floor. If it feels good, just release, relax. If your legs are stretched out, straighten them, have your head down, do what feels good. Or you can just hang with your knees bent, with your backs on the round side. Certainly pull your lower abs towards your lower backs. This way you're going to get a bigger stretch, more pronounced stretch in your lower back area. Now try to release your shoulder blades, sending them almost going towards the under your arm, towards your armpit. That's going to feel good, kind of like muscles sliding from the middle of your back towards the sides. And releasing your head is very, very important. Let the neck muscles to rest. And with the next inhale, we're going to start coming up again, scooping up the abdominals, pulling the ribs down. And as you stand up, just take a moment, a second, whatever feels good, and just acknowledge how open your body can feel. And as you get yourself down to sitting position, try to sit on a semi-hard surface of some sort, not like on a sinking couch. But if you choose to sit on a chair, please do not lean on the chair. Make your body hold itself up so you kind of feel how much effort it takes to stay tall. Even though you're sitting, your legs are not working right now. So at this moment, we're just gonna let our arms hang, and that is a trick in itself. You wanna try to have your shoulders and your clavicles, the bones right here, really wide and open. You definitely wanna have your head on top of the spine, but you also wanna have the shoulder joint relaxed as can be, and your arms just hanging, resting. The weight of the arms are going to facilitate that idea of pulling the shoulder down. So it's all going to work together once you get it working. And now I would like you guys to open your palms forward and out. That's going to turn your shoulders out a little bit more and engage your upper arm a little bit more. The next trick I would like you to perform is pull the shoulder joint down towards the hip, and you're going to start feeling everything in your ribs and the side of your body is getting pulled down. Also, the upper back is going to get pulled down, so the muscles out there, the stabilizers of the rotator cuff, going to get pulled down and make your shoulders more stable and strong. So now as you breathe in, let's bring your arms to the sides, just underneath the shoulder joint, not too far. And as you exhale, push the arms down, definitely pulling the shoulders down and pulling all the back muscles down towards your lower back. So no weights, no nothing in your arms, just the movement itself is gonna do it. You're gonna breathe in. As you're breathing in, do make sure shoulders stay down. And as you exhale, again, pulling them down one more time. Try to get your arm to come down towards your body, touching your rib cages. And we're gonna do it 6 times. Breathe in, shoulders down, pull the ribs down. Exhaling, arms down, arms down, arms down. Bring them as close to they go to your body. Breathing in. Exhale, lengthening the torso, lengthening the spine, pulling the shoulders down. And let's do one more, because if you really, really, truly do it, you're gonna feel it. I guarantee you're gonna feel it. Depending on how much energy you exert on any particular exercise, you guys gonna feel more or less of it. So just every day kind of gauge how much of it you want to do, and do it. Now we're gonna before we're gonna take the weights, we're gonna extend your arms forward, just like if you were holding the weights. And as your arms extend forward, your shoulders pull them back. It's almost like if you were rowing on a boat somewhere in a beautiful setting on a lake. And the shoulders go back and down. The arms stay engaged. Important part here is that your wrist must be aligned with your forearm. No exceptions here. The elbows slightly bent. And you're going to bring your arms up, and then you're going to push them down. And up, and push them down. So we're going to do it again 4 times, maybe. And I would like you guys to notice that my shoulders do not come up as the arms go up. If you want to check for yourself, make your shoulders go all the way up with the arms, make the shoulders go all the way down with the arms. Now, as they go all the way down with the arms, that's where actually they got to stay, no matter what the arm's doing. So make them stay there, and notice your range of motion may decrease as you pull the shoulder down. But it doesn't matter that you're not doing it right. It just means that it doesn't mean that you're not doing it right. It just means that you're using different body parts to stabilize your shoulders. You're working your upper back right now, not only the arms. And we're going to push the arms down for the very last time. Push, 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 and relax. And just shake them out. So after this, you should feel like there was some kind of work happening in the body, but not too much, not debilitating kind of situation. Yeah. So now I'm gonna actually perform the same exercise using a little prop. I'm gonna slide myself up and grab a scarf, and here we go. Here goes my prop. Ta-dum-bum. And the prop is gonna stabilize my arms and is gonna stabilize the distance between my hands. Also, as I'm pulling it apart, it's gonna increase the work in my upper arm. Now, don't let your wrist to go either direction you want, because the wrist got to be aligned with your forearm. And here you go. Inhale, pulling the shoulders down. Exhale, bringing them down again. Breathing in 4 times. So keep that pull of the scarf or whatever you manage to grab. Keep that pull constant, but not like you wanna destroy the thing you're holding. You just want to have it as a check mark for your own alignment. And you're done with that. All right. So the prop goes out for a few seconds. Let the arms just rest a little bit. Give me 2 really nice shoulder circles. And the other direction, please. And let's see what's gonna happen if we try to imitate the swimming. So we're gonna bring your arm up and all the way back, but try to increase the range of motion in the shoulder without turning your torso to the side. And the other one goes extend. Ooh, my hammock. Ooh, things are in the way. And go back. And now let's see what's gonna happen if we do it the other way, starting from the back. So we're gonna keep the posture, the alignment exact the same way. Head on top of the spine, shoulders open, shoulders pulled down, and the arm is gonna start from the back. The palm may turn out, it's okay, but our main focus is the shoulder and the back muscles. So let's bring it all the way down, keeping yourself really tall. And let's see how it's gonna go on the other side. Starting with the back, extending, expanding. The elbow may be bent if you need to keep it bent. Just try to feel the muscles in your upper back and maybe like in your middle back under your shoulder blades kind of being pulled down as that whole circle happens. Also, try, you guys, as you do it, make sure you're not initiating that circle from your elbow, otherwise it kind of makes no sense what you do. Try to have the arm relaxed, but the moving force really comes from your back, all the way from your back. Yeah? Just like that. And moving on, moving on, moving on. Now let's actually grab the weights. Got really nice pink 1-pounders here. So we're gonna go very easy in bicep curl. And here we go. The wrist is our primary concern. And we're gonna go 4 times on each side. Nice and easy. The feet are planted into the floor. You controlling the weight, not the weight controlling you. And then we're gonna do them together. So let's also make sure that as the arms go back into the starting position, they don't just drop. They actually end up at a 90-degree angle. Elbow bends, elbow gets back to 90, elbow bends, elbow gets back to 90. So again, the alignment is what I'm paying lots of attention to right now. I'm keeping my shoulders wide, I'm keeping my ribs pulled down to my hips, and that creates the support from the core muscles. Also, I'm keeping my head up on top of my spine. I have a turn which is totally lopsided, so now I'm gonna turn facing you guys, so I'm all super balanced now. And let this one be the last one. And we're done here. And now we can venture into our first exercise, holding the weight. So the way we started this exercise session is we aligned ourselves. Again, it's always about the alignment thingy. Shoulders down, rib cages down, and extend the arms slightly below your shoulders. So make sure that your elbows are a little bit bent, just because it feels nicer like that. And as you exhale, press your shoulder blades in towards your lower back. So as you inhale, see if you can separate your shoulder blades. As you exhale, keep them on a separate side, but send them down to your lower back. And the arms just gonna do what they do because that's what the brain said. Come on, arms, you do that. Now, the brain has a little bit harder time accessing the back muscles just because we're not used to it. But hey, it's just another shortcut we're adding to our programming. And let's relax it there. So by now, I hope your upper middle back feels a little bit more moved, like you've been moving the muscles there, and it's a good thing. And after you work it a little bit, it's good to rest. It's always good to rest. So let's separate your legs a little bit and just drop your head down. You can fold your arms on your legs just like I do. You can drop them down if it feels better. You can actually get yourself down in a deeper forward bend if it feels okay to you. So do whatever feels good. The goal right now is to relax your back muscles. And after a few breaths, We should be back to normal, back to more working. And this time around, I would like you guys to explore the movement of the arms towards the back. So let's see how it's gonna work. I'm gonna get up and show you what I mean by that. Again, as we get up, we're gonna try to have your shoulders on top of the hips. We're gonna try to have your stomach pulled up towards your spine. Everything is curving, what has to be curving. Now the arms are relaxed. So the palm's gonna be next to you. And the arms themselves gonna come back as far as they go. Now notice, as I'm bringing the arms back, I'm not bending in my torso. I'm not allowing my ribs to come forward. It's just the movement of the arms, and yes, I am pulling my shoulders down. So that is what is the hardest thing about it, is to keep the shoulder pulled down. That's gonna give you a nice feeling of strength in your back and in the sides of your body. Also, try to have your abdominals supporting your spine. That's gonna give you a good feeling of stability in your body as well. So if you feel good about it, let's do it 5 times. If you feel like it's not enough work for you there, I'm gonna give you something else to do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my prop one more time, and I'm gonna take this prop in the back of me like that. So again, I'm gonna have my wrists very much aligned with my forearms, and that is important. So as you guys getting ready, let's slightly bend the knees, lengthen the torso, head on top of the spine, and here you go. Pulling the shoulders down, extending the arms to the back, breathing, and your prop comes right back towards you. And keep going, maybe about 6, 7, 8 times if you want to. So do keep pulling the prop material or the rubber band, whatever you got there. Do keep pulling it apart, and do keep pulling the shoulders down towards your hips. The range of motion will be determined by you, how comfortable you are performing that, and also how much under control you can get all those little things that we were just doing. The most important, you guys, is the alignment. Yeah, don't forget it. The range of motion will come second after the alignment is done. Also, try whatever exercise you do, try to delegate the large muscle groups to get in charge of it first. Like as you perform the arm exercises, try to have your backs to be in control of how far the arm's gonna go. Try to feel that the bones really have it in a square of some sort, not letting the body to get out of whack, out of control. Yeah. And the very last torturous thing I have in mind to do with you guys is, depending on where you're sitting and how stable your seat is, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna put your hands right on edge of your seat, right next to your body. Your knees are gonna be bent, and you're gonna pull the shoulders down. Definitely straighten your backs. If you're sitting on a chair, just make sure that nothing is gonna fall, right? And this exercise, actually, I would perform on a couch. So the side edge of your couch should be a good height for that. Anyways, so we're gonna slide you forward. So we're gonna get your sits bones off your seat. And as you breathe in, you're gonna bend the elbows. As you exhale, straighten. Breathe in, exhale, straighten. Breathe in, exhale, straighten. Breathe in, exhale, straighten. And then guess what? Keep your shoulders down and walk your feet back. So you're back to sitting on your couch. And even that walk of the feet could be an exercise of itself. And let's practice it as it is. So we're gonna put your hands down on the edge of the couch or the chair, and you're gonna slide yourself forward so your sit bones are off the support at this point. Your feet, the whole foot is down on the floor. Walk, walk, walk as far as your body allows. And you're gonna walk back, shoulders down, abdominals pulling you upwards as you're getting back onto your seat. So just try to play with those kind of ideas as you go along. And again, after you do that, take a forward bend. Not gonna hurt. Just relax your body down. So after all we did, I think the upper middle back should feel pretty warmed up by now. And as you go into your forward bend, let's kind of take a few moments and think about how we can make the upper middle back feel even better. If you try to relax the muscles, they will stretch because the gravity is stretching them. However, if you need an extra stretch there, that's what I would suggest. After you feel like everything is relaxed in your upper middle back, your left hand, let's slide it underneath your right foot. Your right foot is on the floor. The other arm, we're just gonna leave it down. So right now, let's see if you can straighten your leg, pulling your torso with your leg. Yeah? If the leg doesn't straighten, it doesn't straighten, it's all right. But your hand should probably hold on to the foot. The heel or the arch, the ankle, I'm not sure about that. I would probably hold on to the foot. For some of us, maybe we cannot even go that far. So hold on to the ankle or the back of the knee. But those of you who feel like you want to explore all that, go for it. Straighten the leg as straight as it goes. Release the torso down, and on top of all of that, it's like icing on a cake. Bend the elbow, and that's gonna pull you down. That's also gonna stretch your upper back. And you breathe in, you're back to normal. And here you go on the other side, the same exact way. So you're gonna grab your foot with your hand. As you're sitting like that, it should provide some sort of stretch already. So release the shoulder, release the head, release the neck. And here you go. Start extending the leg. The extension of the leg is pulling your torso down. So that's the whole trick. And then also you're bending the elbow, bringing your shoulder down. Here you go. Forward bend. And slowly come up, breathing in. Bring your shoulders all the way back. Look up. Bring your breastbone forward. And as you exhale, collapse, relax. Allow your backs to feel relaxed and round. And just notice for yourself, after you were doing this exercise, which position of the back feels like you want to continue your day doing that? Is it open, pulled out, wide, or hunched forward, relaxed, lazy kind of thing? And I think if the answer is the open position feels better, try throughout the day. Try to check on yourself and make use of that connection, the mind-body connection, so you can come back to just that position of the body. After a while, it's gonna start feeling more natural. The more you check on yourself, the more you get this into your body, it will become a second habit, and your lung capacity will improve, your endurance will improve, and general strength will improve as well. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.